Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're just meeting me for the first time, I am Blessing. If you're not new to the channel, you're welcome again. Okay, so on this video today, we're going to be talking about how I was able to potty train my toddler. I did not think I'll be making this video this soon, but here we are. So don't go anywhere. If you want to learn, if you want to know how I was able to do that, I'm still in and the process. Okay, just stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Okay, and let us begin. Welcome back. Now, potty training my toddler has been one of the most taxing thing I've had to deal with as a mom. I thought weaning my child off breast milk was hard, but potty training is tough. Sincerely, it is, and people do not usually talk about this much. Okay, but the struggle is real. So my toddler is currently 2 years plus. Yes, I know a lot of moms will say, "Oh, that's too late for you to start potty training." Guys, I've tried. I tried potty training him from when he was a year plus. It didn't work. I said, okay, let me wait till he's two. He turned two. I tried. It did not work. I kept looking for means to do this. I watched videos. I checked online. I asked mothers that already had grown up children how they were able to do it. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how I eventually potty trained my toddler. Now, to potty train your toddler, the first thing you need is patience. Trust me, when you're thinking about things you need when you want to potty train your child, patience should be on the top of the list because it's a lot. It is a lot because potty training your toddler, there are times they will mess the place up. There are times they will not listen to you. They know what they are doing, trust me, but they just want to be children, and you're trying your best to potty train them, but it's not working. You need a lot of patience. I had to tell myself, because initially when I started, my toddler, whenever he wants to poo, he would ask me to wear him his diapers. Yes, he'll say, "Mommy, pampers." Mommy pampers. That's what he says anytime he wants to poo. And I know, and when I put him on the potty, he cries and he doesn't, he ends up not doing anything till I put his pampers back on. I had to tell myself that no, this is the right time to stop wearing him pampers and effectively start potty training. Okay, so you need patience, because you need a lot of patience, because you need a lot of patience, right? So that's the first thing you need when you are ready to potty train your toddler. The second thing you need is readiness from your toddler. Your toddler needs to arrive at a point where you know that they are ready to be potty trained. Okay, when I started from when my toddler was a year plus going to 2 years, I knew he wasn't ready. He wasn't even interested, right? But when he clocked two, when we're progressing, I noticed that, oh, when I put him at the potty, he doesn't cry as much as he used to. I just felt okay. I feel like he's beginning to understand what I'm trying to do. He's beginning to adjust, and I felt he was ready. So you need to observe your toddler to be sure that they are ready to be potty trained. Okay, potty training is not something you should force, even though you're going to apply a bit of pressure, but then you need to also come to what's the word now? You need to meet your toddler halfway. Your toddler needs to meet you halfway to be sure that they are ready to be potty trained. It makes the job way easier. Okay, that's the second thing you need if you're planning to potty train your toddler. So the third thing you need when you're planning to potty train your toddler is a potty. you need to have a potty. I'm going to include a clip of what a potty should look like. Okay, you need to have one around you, around your toddler, and ensure that your toddler is also always seeing it. Don't keep it in the bathroom where it's difficult for your toddler to reach. Keep it handy, let it be close to you. So you need a potty if you're planning to potty train your toddler. It is one of the essential things you need. Okay, it just makes the job easier, that they can move from one point to the other and just use their potty. They don't have to make a trip to the bathroom, in order to poo or pee. Their potty is just around the corner. So that's another thing you need if you want to potty train your toddler. Okay. Now, the next thing you need to do is to ensure that you put your toddler to the potty every say every 20 minutes, if you can, if you're around and you're able to, as much as you can, put your toddler there. See, the trick is, even when you put them there and they end up not doing anything in there, it's still a process. You're building their mental mind. You're building their mind to know that, okay, when you're pressed, when you want to pee or poo, that is where you need to go to. Okay, so ensure that as often as possible, when they drink water, when they finish eating, you take them there and let them sit for some minutes. Okay, you keep them there to sit for some minutes, whether they use it or not. Do not stop putting them on the potty. Ensure that you're always taking them there to sit down. They might cry, they might make a fuss, but yeah, they'll be all right at the end of the day. So ensure that you're always putting your toddler on the potty. I tried it severally. At some point, I was like, it seems this boy would never use this potty. The first time he peed in it, I was excited. I was so happy. I was like, wait, he used it. I was over the moon with excitement, because this is something I've been trying to get him to do. And the first time he did it, I was so happy. I was so happy. And I could see the excitement on his face, because he kept saying, Mommy, I pee, I pee. I live for that moment. I was so happy. I was so excited. I was like, okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, this is working. This is working. There's no going back from this. Okay, so ensure that you always put your toddler to the potty. Put your toddler there every 20 minutes. As a parent, you can observe, when your toddler wants to poo, or when they want to pee, right? When you observe that, okay, your toddler wants to poo, just quickly take him there, pull, remove the pampers from your toddler, and just keep your toddler there to sit. They might make a fuss, they might not want to sit there, but ensure that they sit there. Put on your mommy pants and tell them to sit there. Okay, even when they don't do anything, it's a process. You're building their minds, you're getting them ready, you're letting them know that that is where you should go when you are pressed, when you want to poo or pee. Okay, that's another thing you need to do if you want to potty train your toddler. Now, the next thing you need to do is to make potty time fun. When I heard this for the first time, I was thinking of ways to make potty training time or potty time fun for my toddler. And then one day I just sat him there in the potty, and just a song just came to my mind, and I began to sing, Zayden wants to poo 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 poo. Zayden wants to poo 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 poo. Zayden poo poo poo. Zayden poo poo poo. Zayden poo poo poo. And Zayden wants to poo poo. Zayden wants to pee pee. Pee 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 pee. So I kept singing that over and over, and I noticed that he was interested. When I sing, he laughs. He sits there. He doesn't cry. He just follows me. He loves the song. He sometimes he sits there and he begins to sing the song himself. Okay, so make sure your potty training time is fun. It's not a time where you want to be aggressive with your child. It's not a time where you want to prove to your child that you are the parent. It's not going to work that way. When children are growing, toddlers can be, they want to be independent. They do not want you to always tell them what to do, even though we want to tell them what to do. So ensure that even though you are trying to potty train, okay, you also make it fun. So they look forward to going to their potty because it's playtime, okay? They go there, you play with them, they are more relaxed and they do their thing. Okay, so ensure that your potty training period is usually fun. Okay. Now, potty training your toddler during the day, I know it's easier than when you want to potty train your toddler at night. Okay, I'm still at the phase where we're trying to adjust our night routine with my toddler. We do not wear him pampers during the day. When he goes to school, I already told the teachers no more diapers. Okay, I'm potty training my toddler, so no more diapers. Initially, I used to put two diapers in his bag with wipes for him. Okay, so that the teacher can, change him when he messes himself up. But I had to tell myself no more, because if I am doing the work at home, if I'm trying to potty train him at home, I need him to know that even when he's outside, it is still the same. Okay, so I had to stop putting diapers in his bag completely. I take him to school without diapers. When we're going out, I do not wear diapers for him because I want him to register it at the back of his mind that no more diapers. Okay, and when we're going to school, I always tell him, oh, if you want to pee, you tell your auntie. If you want to poo, you tell your auntie. She would remove your clothes so you can use the toilet. Okay? You say, okay, mommy. When he's at home, when he's with me, when we're going out, I still tell him, if you want to poo, tell mommy. If you want to pee, tell mommy. I'll remove your trousers. Okay? You say, okay, mommy. And he does that. Okay? Trust me, he does that. So you need to ensure that if your toddler has resumed school, or your toddler, yeah, at home, outside the house, ensure that the routine is the same. Okay, so that your toddler will know that you mean business and you're not here to joke. So potty training during the day and potty training at night is very different. Because at night you want to sleep, your toddler is sleeping. It's not easy to wake your toddler up, or you cannot be awake throughout the night to monitor your toddler to know when they want to use the toilet or not. So one thing you should do is to ensure that you check your toddler. I noticed that with my toddler during the day when he sleeps with his pampers, because whenever when he's sleeping, I wear him his diapers just in case. Okay, so when I wear him his diapers, most times he doesn't pee in them. So immediately he wakes up, I take them off. Okay, the same process for the night. So check your toddler to see if they are the type that we a lot in the night or not. Okay, ensure that you're always checking that if they wee a lot at night or not. Another thing you can do is to reduce your toddler water intake at night as much as you can. From 7 8, reduce their water intake. Make sure they do not take too much watery things that could make them wee more at night. Okay, that's another thing you can do to reduce how frequently they pee at night. Okay, so yeah. Now, the final thing I'm going to say is potty training is a gradual process. Do not expect that when you start today, in 1 week, 2 weeks, your child will be so perfect that they will not make any mistake. Trust me, even at this point, I've been potty training my son for more than a month. Even at this point, my son still wheezes on his body. Yes, he does it and he laughs. It's a thing, right? So I am not expecting him. I have expectations for him, but I am not expecting him to get it correct 247. It's a process, and you need to put it at the back of your mind that this is a process, okay, that my son or my toddler is going through, and it will take time. There are times they will mess the house up purposely. You need to put on your patience again because it's not easy. Okay, my son has messed up my bed once. He has peed on my bed once. Right, once. Why am I saying once? He has done all these things, but I already told myself that this is the time I'm going to potty train him. I'm not going back on it. Okay. So you need to know that it is a gradual process. There are times they will not get it correctly. Correct them in love. You will get angry. I get angry sometimes. I'm like, I'm teaching you this thing. You're not learning it. What's the problem? I get so upset, especially when I know he's doing it purposely. It's exhausting. But potty training is possible. I've gotten to a point where I know that I give myself a pat at the back and I say, Blessing, you're doing good. You're trying. You've done so well. You've done so well without any help, right? I've asked people around to tell me what they did to potty train. They told me I've tried some of the methods worked, some didn't, but in all, I am still left with the huge responsibility of doing this on my own. Okay, and I tell myself all the time that I am a good mother. I am not a perfect one. I'm a first time mom. So everything I'm doing, I'm learning on the job, right? There is no handout as to how to be a good mother. So I am just learning everything on the job. But I am doing so well. I'm so proud of myself. I am so proud of myself. And I know you can do it too. If I was able to get to this point, trust me, it will be a walk in the park for you. So I hope this video was able to help someone out there who has been struggling to potty train their toddler. You're not alone. It's a struggle that every parent has to go through, okay, but at the end of the day you come out strong if you can make use of the points I make. Some of the points will work for you, if not all. Okay, ensure that you watch the video till the end. Like my video, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more motherhood content, for more parenthood content. Okay, so you'll be notified. I am so glad I'm able to share this with you. I'm so glad I'm able to help someone out there. It gives me fulfillment. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you. I love you so much. Okay, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Till then, bye.